So hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ames's Corner. How you all doing out there? So I'm like a kid waiting for Christmas Day right now. It's Friday. Everything's all set for going to grab that 71 Saab 96 we took a look at last Sunday. And in preparation, I've picked up some new rubber for the Sonett here. These are going to be the tires going on the Sonett. Some Nankangs, real thin things. Now look at those. Everyone's been making fun of me, asking me what street bike I'm putting four tires on, but nope. These are some new tires for the Sonett. The tires that are on the Sonett, the Michelins that are pretty dry rotted and junked up, those are going to go on those steel wheels for the Saab 96. That way we can roll it around and move it around and drive it while I'm doing the restoration. My plans for that car aren't necessarily a full take it all apart restoration of it. It's more of just fixing the rust that I have seen. We looked at that thing last Sunday, and that right side being up against that barn or that garage really didn't do it much justice. The water would come off the pitch of that roof and keep that right side, passenger side of that car, moist every time it rained or every time it snowed out. So yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at that, but we got the nice wheels going to go on it. We'll be I'll be going up there with Musty One. He offered to help me out get it. He offered the use of his trailer, which is huge. That's huge. I was going to do it with another borrowed trailer, but not really a setup trailer for hauling cars, and I was going to go up there by myself and do it. But it's going to be a nice little collaboration between me and him. Much appreciated, much appreciated. We're going to be going up in the shop's 2500. The boss granted me permission to use the big shop truck, which is cool. That thing rides like a Cadillac. So yeah, we're going to go up there. First thing I'm going to do on that car is pull the spark plugs and see what it looks like inside those cylinders. If you guys remember in that video, I tried to pull the fan around to get the motor to turn over, but it just wouldn't spin over. Granted, grabbing the fan, you can't get a lot of torque on the crankshaft, but it's still something I'm kind of worried about. So the first thing I'm going to do when we get there is I'm going to pull the spark plugs out of that motor, see if there's coolant in the cylinders, because that's sometimes what happens when a liquid cooled car sits. The head gaskets will leak coolant into the cylinders, and that'll, does a number on the motor. So that's kind of the hinge on how that project's going to go, whether it's just going to be a get it running as quick as possible to enjoy it this summer, or if I got to pull the motor out of it and find another motor, then that's kind of going to change the plan. So I don't know which way that's going to go. We're going to find that out Sunday. So yeah, next video you guys see is going to be a cool video of me and Musty One up there ripping that thing out of there, putting some soccer ball wheels on it. The Sonett is not going to be happy about that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, everything's a go. Everything's looking good, and like a kid waiting for Christmas. Like a kid waiting for Christmas. Boy, I've always wanted one of those cars, and just every other one I found has just been such a wreck, or the people wanted so much for something that really isn't worth a lot. And that's really the trouble with those Saab 96s. They're all restored and really looking good and all taken care of. They're only worth about $3,500, and anybody that's restored a car knows that it takes a lot more than $3,500 worth of labor and parts to bring a car that's been sitting 30 years, 1988 to 2016. That's a long time for a car to sit in one spot, but hopefully it's not too big of a can of worms on that right side. Hopefully we can get that motor freed up real quick, and awesome, boys, awesome. Well, I got to get back in the shop. I got to get things cleaned up. It's the end of a really busy Friday, and until next time, guys, until Sunday, until Christmas for me, keep it out of the cabbage.